25 years old, first real paycheck, and a quiet decision that feels completely harmless. I'll start investing seriously once things are more stable, once I make a little more money. It sounds responsible. It's actually the single most expensive sentence most people say to themselves in their 20s. I'm your host at Money Compass, and today we're not talking about a bad purchase or an overspent weekend. We're talking about the 10-year decision almost everyone makes without realizing it's a decision at all and running the actual math on what it costs. Let's build two people who are otherwise identical. Same income, same monthly amount set aside for investing, $300 a month. The only difference between them is when they start. Person 1 starts at 25. Person 2 waits, tells themselves the same reasonable story for a decade, and finally starts at 35. Same $300 a month from that point on, all the way to 65. Using a historical stock market average of around 7% a year, and being clear that markets move up and down, and this is not a guarantee, here's what 40 years of that early $300 a month actually grows into by age 65. Approximately $719,000. Now the person who waited. Same $300 a month, same 7% average, but only 30 years of contributing instead of 40. By 65, that grows to approximately $340,000. Same monthly amount the entire way through for both people. The only difference was 10 years at the start. And that 10-year difference is worth roughly $379,000 by the time they retire. So the headline mistake people talk about is $100,000. Run the actual math. And for a lot of people, the real number is significantly higher than that. The 10 years cost more than the popular version of this story even claims. Here's why the gap is so much bigger than it feels like it should be. It was never really about the extra 10 years of $300 contributions. It's about what those early dollars had time to do once they were invested. A dollar invested at 25 has 40 years to compound. That same dollar invested at 35 only gets 30. 10 fewer years doesn't just mean 10 fewer years of growth. It means missing the years where the pile of money is smallest, and compounding is doing its most dramatic multiplying. Miss the early years, and no amount of catching up later fully closes that gap, because you can never buy back the years the market had to work on your money while it was small. So the real mistake was never a specific purchase or a single bad month. It was the quiet, reasonable-sounding decision to wait for a bigger number before starting, when the starting date mattered more than the size of the number ever did. This isn't about needing a large sum to start. Both people in our example started with the exact same modest $300 a month. The only thing that separated a good outcome from a great one was the calendar date on day one. If you're past 25 or even past 35, this isn't a story about a door that's already closed. It's a story about why today is still worth more than any day after it for the exact same reason. Whatever amount is realistic for you right now, $25 a month, $100, $300, starting it today is worth more than waiting for a version of yourself with more room in the budget. 6 months or 6 years from now. As always, this is education, not personalized financial advice, and a 7% average return is a historical figure, not a promise about what markets will do going forward. Your own numbers will depend on your own timeline, goals, and choices. The math in this video isn't complicated, and that's exactly the point. You don't need a financial degree to understand it. You just need to actually run it before you decide waiting is harmless. Two people, same income, same monthly amount, same modest assumptions. The only thing that separated them by retirement was a decade they both had access to, and only one of them actually used. If this changed how you think about the word later, that's exactly why we make these breakdowns. Subscribe to Money Compass, and we'll keep making the honest numbers behind money simple and clear.